And Alice starting in the bottom left-hand side. Colorful up right. Can't wait to get some more Night of Mirror action. Demon Hunter on the one side, Demon Hunter on the other side.
A player's forces are under attack.
You know, they're all using this background here. I don't know what it's called exactly, but I think Moon was the first guy that I saw using this, and now so many players are using it. And at first, I was kind of hating on this. I'm like, why are they doing this? You know, it's like everybody's doing the exact same thing. It's boring. And now I look at my messy shelf behind me with all my clothes unfolded, rolled in a ball together, and I'm like, I need to get me one of these.
Yep, that is...
actually look better.
It does. You don't have to fiddle with the green screen for that, you know. Could hang on some posters up there as well to make it a little more personal.
Alright, let's see what the items are. Gloves of Haste against Circlet. So Colorful gonna be pretty happy with this. Completely mirrored creep route so far from both players. And Alice, as we're talking about, he's accepting the challenge of playing Demon against Demon here against a Colorful who for a while has been considered to be extremely scary in that style, but Remind really showed that it can be done. And I think both players are really hoping and relying here to get lucky with the items. You can get multiple circlets and then buy one more. You're gonna get a scary, very scary demon that you can win fights with.
Yeah, there's always the option of on Last Refuge to go for a lot of archers and go for a push. This might be the pocket strat for Alice, who's already cutting some corners, already taking a bit of a risk here by taking so much damage on the Demon Hunter. Vision for the underdog and illusions for Colorful. If he keeps this item until the late game stages, then he can just duplicate the bears and cause some confusion with that. And it's also very good for creeping.
Yeah, Colorful's creeping has been cleaner for sure. He preserved more hit points on the demon, so he started the mercenary camp way before Alice will. Couple skull bolts being thrown on the Dark Terror Demon Hunter of Colorful here, but he has the Shadow Priest to heal that back up. He gets the flute! Oh my god, if he were to play these archers that we've talked about, that are very popular, that could be dangerous, but he's getting a Hunter Soul. He's actually the only one out of the two who's getting it right now, so it looks like Alice might be going, unless he delayed his Hunter Soul, which is definitely possible.
Flute on the other side as well might be an incentive to go for more range. We have Berserkers on both sides, we got Shadow Priest on both sides. Will he... Okay, here's the Hunter Soul for Alice now. I was about to say, is he going for more? But I think if you go mass range, you don't creep with the Engine of War, as you need production, right? So that was a giveaway. But Colorful is just faster in everything he does.
They got the same items, isn't that crazy?
It's crazy.
The same 3 items. Now we got extra sleepers for Colorful because he did an extra camp. And it looks like they're gonna start battling for these consumables on the merchants.
It is the perfect balance, Todd. I told you for the past 3 months. And now it comes to the item drops as well. Mana burn. This position by Colorful, absolutely love it. Making sure that you get the Naga and make sure that Alice can't get close to it. But Alice was ready for it, sends a wisp to the tavern. But man, Colorful is in full control.
Yeah, he was camping for this. I think you should start a keeper here if you're Alice, because it just looks like you can't get your second hero. Colorful's just parked in the center, and he's not gonna let you get that Naga ever, pretty much. But yeah. Alice is still not starting a keeper. He's not macroing, he's not starting anything. No lures. He's focused on trying to get the Magi here in the center. And the item goes to Colorful. It's the Scroll of the Beast.
Oh no, what a disaster. He could actually push with the scroll. The illusions will last for a little bit longer to soak up damage, but man, that was a great creep check, great timing, great positioning. Colorful is really good in mirror matches.
Yeah, this is crazy. He's playing so well right now. He's super far ahead. Sells the Scroll of the Beast. I guess he's going to bear, so if he would have wanted to use it in the first place, it might have been okay, but I don't think he's planning on pushing into Moonwells. Colorful right now is making a statement. One loss to Remind, yeah, that was one thing, but y'all better not dare challenge me in a bear mirror.
Yeah.
Demon Hunter first, because I'm gonna put all of you out. Another circlet!
Wow, this Demon Hunter is such a beast. Finally, the Naga for Alice, and he finds a good creep check. Just like Remind yesterday, maybe this camp is a little too greedy for this stage of the game, but maybe Alice will just fear the wrath of Colorful as his Demon Hunter is getting very, very low. Invested into boots.
Yeah, I guess maybe he had some spare gold to try and make something out of. But yeah, Colorful, his Demon Hunter is level 4. It's 3.5 for Alice. That's such a big difference. And he has Naga 2.1 against 1.2. So Colorful's looking fantastic. And because he's full HP here, he's actually gonna choose to engage, knowing that the Moonwells might be empty. What a reads, actually. Oh my god. Because he has 1 archer less. But his Demon, again, is 4 against 3.5 with some sick items.
He has the all-seeing eye somewhere, kills more and more units. Of course, Alice could go to the mercenary camp to get some reinforcements at least. Does he have a staff? He doesn't have a staff, only the potion. Needs it soon, gets it here. Fork Lightning not available thanks to mana. Oh, but this is dominance.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
He queued Abolish Magic before the first bear. Alice, you need that bear.
You need the
We need them bears, bro.
You need the roar. This game is just one direction. And that's into the tap out of Alice.
Pops another potion here. This is getting really expensive. Abolish Magic is queued on that right-hand side lore. I'm pretty sure there's nothing you need to dispel here, buddy. You just need a reju for your demon really bad. That Naga of Colorful, apparently you didn't want to live anymore. You just sent that at the back to be sacrificed.
A little room to breathe, but Alice is down to 22 supply and got nothing left. Feels like Colorful is a little angry that he lost that match against Remind and just want to show the world that everybody who puts him into the upper echelon of Knight of Mirror was right, and it was just an off day.
Sometimes some losses really fire you up. I remember Intel Extreme Masters, I think it was 2007 or something. I lost to Fire the German human, and I was so mad about that loss. I was like, I hope I meet this guy again. And the next time I met him, I wasn't like, oh, when I win, I was like, I'm gonna destroy this guy. It was personal.
Was there some animosities between Four Kings and Fire DE? Because I think at one point Grubby was also not too happy with him.
I don't know. He definitely had some weird antics at times. Like I told that story a bunch of times about how I was warming up one time and I was preparing a specific creep routes. And then as I finished my warm-up, I looked behind me and he had watched the entire game. So he just kind of sneaked behind me, and watched. And then he used my creep route against me and beat me with it. Which is part of why I was so fired up. Beat him the next time.
Yikes! That's good scouting of opponents, I guess.
Okay, Alice has orb now.
Yep.
So Colorful might want to pull back and get his own orb. He just bought it on the Naga, but Naga's not moving.
What? Oh no. Okay, interesting. Demon Hunter is switching targets, so it's not a disconnect or anything. Maybe just waiting for the TP. No, now the Naga's moving out, but Colorful running into the creeps. Maybe just as buffer units between Alice and himself. Pulling back. Good position to fight for Alice here in the choke between the Moonwells. Colorful was a little over-eager, maybe, but now the odds are even again with the orbs. 4-2 heroes on Colorful, 3-1 on Alice. That tells a good story of this game so far.
Yeah, honestly, it lines up perfectly here, I think, for Colorful. He can just do this camp and then re-attack immediately after. He knows he's got more units. If you could get Naga 3 out of this, and I think he might, this is going to be amazing for him. There's also, I was going to say, some big item potential. He gets the greater mana. That's going to be so many Fort Lightning, because the demon, they burn each other. And then neither of them has mana, and the Naga just has so much mana to work with the Fort Lightning. So completely out-leveled. Alice is 3.8 and 2.6 against the 4.5 demon and level 3 Naga of Colorful, who's about to put Alice out of his misery here, I think, in a second.
Misery is a good way to put it, indeed. Staff is ready on the Naga in a second. Town portal there as well. Fork Lightning level 2. Evasion level 2 here. Demon Hunter gets a scroll of healing, but will be punished for that. Dryad finds him. Mana burn, a little bit more damage. And it's just hiding in his main base. I think there's also nothing else for him to do at the moment.
Forces are under attack.
Colorful is so confident that he went double chim roast. I think that's hilarious.
What?
Like, yeah, get those bears, yeah. You wanna challenge me in bear mirror? I'll raise you with double chim. You might probably win the game before those even get there, to be honest.
Yeah, that is such a state of dominance. We
If
saw
he
this.
wants to toy with his food, he might not even attack. Wait, he's getting corrosive breath? What? You don't need that.
Well, if your opponent is just camping all the time, then just go and destroy the buildings. Might just fly it over the trees. Here we go for bear mirror. There's not much surface area, so not all of Alice's bears are attacking. Detonates are coming in. 2 bears about to drop here. Demon Hunter trying to backstab. There was a potion already. Naga has a staff ready, and so the Demon Hunter's reuniting with his friends. Might be a decent position here for Alice, but Colorful is pulling back, waiting for his investment to pay off, waiting for the Thunder Dragons. Or is he?
Pull back all the bears with low hit points. Demon about to go down, but he has Ank. That's gonna be forced. Actually, that's pretty hilarious that Colorful pulls back with 4 bears on red hit points, and he has no new bears to rejuve those because he's doing teams.
He made Corrosive Breath, but never the first Chimera, right?
Yeah. He's waiting. I think he almost feels like he's toying with his opponent right now.
He's at 50, he has 1,000 gold. Is it time
At least
now?
he's hanging in there though.
Boom, there we go. It's gonna be 4 heads throwing some lightning onto these poor bears. There's not much anti-air. I mean, there's a Demon Hunter, there's a Dryad, there's a Naga.
4 head, huh? For someone who doesn't attack fast ass, you meme a whole lot, sir.
Ha ha! This is a cool
There's-
play by Colorful.
There's still a lab up for grabs for Colorful for a bit of extra experience, maybe another item, but he might choose to re-attack pretty quickly. He didn't choose all the Moonwells just yet, and upgrade-wise, where is he at? He's 1 and 0. He's getting +2 attack, so he's gonna have just +2 attack, no armor. On the other side, we're just 1 and 0, and we haven't queued anything extra from Alice, who's saving up gold right now. I think he knows, just not even from seeing the opponent, but the way Colorful has been attacking non-stop. Alice didn't move out now because he knew there was the next wave coming up very, very soon.
Yeah. This is what Colorful does really, really well. Stay at 50, bait his opponent into a bigger army, into some expenses. It's also not... Here's the 5th Moonwell coming. That's gonna be good. Is Alice moving out now? 1-0 on his bears. Demon Hunter used as a scout. Where them dragons, Todd? Oh, the first 2 already finished. 3 and 4 coming. 8 head.
Saving them up.
It's gonna be quite a big surprise. It's gonna be a
Yeah, Alice
shocking experience, I wanna say.
Alice has all these bears. He's like hopeful. He's like, yeah, maybe I can win a fight. You know, just get a good position, double hitting scroll, and then those chimps are gonna get there and literally splash and erase those bears out of there.
Oh, poor Alice. It's gonna be the worst fight of his life.
Tell you what, he's not gonna be in Wonderland once those chimps start hitting his bears.
A player's forces are under attack.
He's trying to go for a base raise now, which is a little obvious, maybe. Chimps, of course, can't attack air themselves, so they move out. Dum 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 dum. Okay, this drop
Alice is
might
still
actually
saving
work.
gold. He only queued upgrades, bot scrolls, so he's really waiting for as long as he can before getting more bears. If you're behind us, you're really your only choice, unless you want to do some crazy Zeppelin drop to try and snipe. Wait, the chimps are taking better. How did
Nice
this even
move.
work?
Todd, he's doom dropping without a hero. He can't TP out if there's a reaction by Colorful. There's a reaction by Colorful.
He can staff there. Okay, he's gonna staff with a demon which has the town portal. He has to TP immediately. And Alice probably sees the double Chimerus. He's like, I really hope he doesn't have any right now.
Well, here we will see it in a second.
Oh my god. Yes, corrosive breath. He can kill buildings from afar, from above the trees.
Yep.
No.
Yep. This is not good. Yes. You will
No
see
way.
it soon. I know you're in disbelief a lot of the times when it comes to WarCraft, but let's go. It's going for the main, right? Just for the entangled gold mine. Oh no, for the tree! Yeah, goodbye.
Forces are under attack.
Yeah, good luck saving that one. It's just gonna tap out Colorful with a masterful game number 1 here.
Not looking any different. Not a smile on his face. Nothing. Just revenge. Just revenge for what Remind did to him.
Yeah, Colorful comes here with a purpose. He finds the window to clown around a bit. The 2-shot on the Ogre Lord, that was cool. The chimps come in, 1 and 2, and the Ogre's dead. But the early game was super crisp, man. How good was that? Absolutely super efficient creeping. The reason why he was able to min-max that so much better than the opponent was because he got the Wand of Illusion. Could use the Wand of Illusion, creep the natural early, not lose so much HP, go over to the Merc right away, boom, 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 get level 3 super fast. And then Colorful, always known for his good fight execution as well, gets the upper hand and never gives it up. And map 1 was a very clear affair.
It feels like Colorful is more clowning around in what seems like one-sided affairs. I mean, you casted the ESL Open Cup in Asia this past Monday, and we saw a little bit of a blood castle there. Dark Ranger taking over peons, building enemies, races, heroes. It's the new Colorful now.
Maybe he wants people to not stay too long in games against him, and that's his way to deal with it when they do. He like punishes them hard. I mean, it wasn't like he was super trolly or anything, right? Like, obviously, chimps make a lot of sense here. They're gonna counter bears very well. But yeah, sniping that Ogre on the right side, like, it just felt like he could attack and finish the game, right? With more bears. It was just like, I'm gonna have a little bit of extra fun here. Why the hell not? And that worked out beautifully. And this is the kind of game where if you're Alice, that might crush your confidence as well, because he was just behind the whole time. Like, you talked about the illusion, allowing him to creep more easily the expansion. Even before that, he was doing just way better in the creeping, because he was minimizing the damage taken on his demon. He was in position earlier with the Ancient of War ready to do the Merc camp. And Alice just struggled a whole lot more with the creeping in the start.
Yeah, I agree. That was very noticeable from the first 3.5 minutes that Colorful knows this map a little better. We have the next map lining up. It's going to be Concealed Hill. And man, Alice needs a little bit of a miracle, but maybe it's going to be a whole different mirror match, because this is the best map for Podum hunts. So good luck, Alice. You might need it. Here we go, upper right-hand side. Is Alice down a map facing elimination? I mean, this is kind of what we all expected going into this series. But not that way, really.
I mean, Colorful's in the lower bracket match. That's a very big deal in itself.
Yeah.
After he lost to Remind 2-1 in their opening match. And now he will get a rematch against him if he was to beat Alice. Remind, I'm sure, is sitting back, watching this, studying as much as he can what Colorful's doing in details. And after that game 1, I mean, it's very hard to be able to predict Alice coming out on top in this match. And we have a Podum actually from him. So Priestess of the Moon is going to be playing entirely different here on Concealed Hill, with perhaps some Huntresses, unless he wants to play an Archer style here with this, which we've also seen more of recently.
Okay, let's see how this works then. Colorful, of course, not switching it up. Colorful, of course, going for the Demon Hunter. That is what he usually does. And yeah, I hope Alice, or I think Alice, has a better shot here this time.
Before, when you would go Demon against Priestess and Huntresses, you'd always go for a lot of Archers, Dryads, and Tinkers second for a while. But as of late, Colorful has been doing a lot of Panda seconds against that style, which perhaps Alice has studied and found some anti-timings that you could go for. Because Panda, before Panda gets level 3, it does feel like you should be able to attack, and it's going to be way easier to fight and not actually lose everything to Breath of Fire and Drunken Haze. So Ring of Protection picked up for Colorful. On the other side, we had the Circlets, so better this time around for Alice.
For now, at least. It might give him a little bit of hope. If he kills a couple of Wisps here, he might gain some momentum and can put some pressure onto Colorful. That would be the way, I guess. Also opening the labs, go for Zeppelin plays. All possible. We do have, of course, a Huntress transition. This is what we always see. And yeah, it is wisp hunting time with Searing Arrow, but Colorful pulling back immediately. Not in big trouble. Oh, his Engine of War is getting found.
Yeah, it looks like Colorful spotted this and tried to pull the aggro,
Under attack.
but unfortunately wasn't able to do so. Archer intercept the Wisp. That should be able to escape, perhaps. So Colorful fully knows what's happening here from there. He saw the Priestess, he saw the second Enchant of War starting there. He's gonna start building his Moonwells in an arc, ready to receive the opponent's army. And usually you want to add a Protector here a lot of the time. And question is, what second hero will he attempt after this? And also, what variation of this build does Alice do, right? Because there's a chance you can expand behind this, but usually, more often than not, you'll see an all-in, sometimes even with Protectors.
Yeah, I think that's the play. Do you want to go into Mass Dryad play? If you're Moon, yeah, for sure. We see it a little bit in Europe as well, but from Alice's side, I would expect an all-in here. That's what we've seen from him more and more. For Colorful, second hero, I think a Tinker is very likely.
Yeah, I mean, that was once upon a time the only hero you would really see here in this situation. But Colorful, like I said, he's been mixing in a fair amount of Panda second. Now this is one of the harder maps to creep up a Panda, but he's usually one of the best guys to have Enchant of War ready to support any sort of creeping for his second hero. So very curious how he assesses this. Great steal here by Alice on one of the turtles. That ends up giving him level 2 before his opponent, and he's gonna get the big turtle as well.
Okay, finally things are going well for Alice here. He, of course, is under some timing pressure, has to start production for Huntress very, very soon. Also on the left-hand side, there we go, and then unite the army and then push at a certain time. Colorful again, scouting the upper left. Is there a Tree of Life or something? Do I have to worry about a second base? No, you don't have to. Huntress Hall pretty much perfectly in time, and Colorful skips the AP as well.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't have Hunter's Soul yet. It might not be the timing. I think when that finishes, we'll see. It's probably about how well he's doing economically. He did make quite a few archers, which, you know, they're not free. They're pretty cheap, but not quite free yet. And he's about to get his second hero here. Let's see what he goes for. Panda. Right. So, yeah, that's what I was thinking might happen. And now, Alice does even realize that this is there. The Enchant of War, like, I mean, he's playing scared, right? Like, the Enchant of War now has to be home. He has to go for improved bows. So that's not like the Enchant of War was near the lab ready to creep up the Panda. So that Panda is going to be stuck on level 1 for a while.
Yeah. Alice just waiting for the creep to start here at the shop. There was a nice trap set up, but he's not going for it. Demon Hunter wants to find the creep jack himself. He's still only level 1 because of that one last hit that Alice got, but maybe the mana burn lasted can give him that. Or he's getting surrounded just like that. TP home, or is the Panda ready with the staff?
Oh,
he doesn't have a staff, but he opens it up. Oh no, can't get the last hit though. More right clicks, Drunken Haze. So big miss chance, level 2 now with the Huntress going down. And the Demon Hunter just walks it off.
That should not have happened. I don't know why. I think he tried to be greedy. He tried to like move a hunt because he saw there was dust. He was worried one hunt might die, but it's fine. Like if you get force the TP on the demon here, that would be amazing for him.
Yes.
Okay, at least it's 3.
Yeah, that's the most important part. Level 2 True Shot Aura is the best. Well, except level 3 True Shot Aura, that's for sure. When is the push coming? We're
it's
waiting
almost
for it.
daylight, so I think you'd almost want to stay there, be on the merchant, and make sure that you buy the protection scroll and the heal scroll for yourself if you're the hunt player. But now that the demon escaped, he healed back up, and Fortitude seems like he's ready to fight. I don't see any wisps moving across the map right now. It's just Alice on 44 supply. Still hesitant. Okay, he gets back on top of the merchant. We're very close to day now, just mere seconds away.
I felt that spike as well, Alice.
Oh, he has a triple hunt flank setting up at the bottom. You see that? I think he's waiting for... He knows that Colorful will come and engage if he doesn't see enough hunts at the merchants. So Alice is going to come in from behind with the hunts and try to punish the archers moving out because they're the least mobile unit here. That's a sick trap.
Oh yeah, that will be sweet indeed. We continue our game.
Let's go, champ.
Let's go for the trap. Or is this working out the way he wants it to? Sandwich time, all on the archers. Is there a heal scroll or something? Drunken Haze hits the hunt, so there's a big miss chance, but 1 archer down, 2 archers down, probably 3 archers down, 4 archers down. Oh man, Alice, this works so well.
Yeah, and Colorful got the healing scroll here, so he took that away from Alice. Alice got the protection scroll. And he takes to tier 2. What?
Okay, probably thinks damage done. And he
Well, he thinks it's too late to go for a timing, and he might be right, because there is a Dryad now. But he did kill quite a few archers. He might overthink things, and he might have thought there was an AP here, but there wasn't.
Forces are under attack.
Mana was also kind of good. His units were starting to fall low thanks to the poison and the other damage he took. So reevaluating things might be the right one, and then push again with glaives.
Scroll to be picked up
Nice.
for Colorful. Be useful with a lot of the archers that he has. And Ali's just gonna export it, like, yeah, stands down the tree. Claws +9. Ooh, that priestess is gonna hurt.
Level 4, level 2 Searing Arrow. Plus 20 damage, that is plus 38 on each hit. It's basically double damage for the bottom now.
That's gonna be a scary priestess and a good amount of hunts. Colorful, I mean, there's nothing special he needs to do here. He just would like to get Panda to level 3 ideally,
Town
but
is under siege.
unless he goes for the expansion creep, not gonna be able to get that anytime soon here.
Colorful needs to know that this is happening. Bottom trying to distract. Dryads, of course, the hard counter to hunts. They slow them down. They have piercing damage. They can barely be hurt by hunts at all. So Alice needs a new idea. Tier 2 is done. Is he going for a second hero himself, or is it solo bottom all the way?
Because of how many archers there are, there's always a chance you can go Dark Ranger second, but now that he sees Dryads, he should know there is a double law transition gonna be happening here a lot of the time.
A town is
What's
under
the best against this? I'm not actually sure, right? Like, you need to get something that will be decent against demons. So I think between Dark Ranger and Naga, if you wanted to get a second, but you might just stay single priestess. Gets on top of the archers again. There's still the healing scroll.
Wow. Man, there's so much AoE, so many levels coming the bottom's way. Panda has to carry these hero levels for Colorful. Only 2-2 really hurts. She just got level 4, now she's halfway level 5.
He's gonna kick the tree. This is such a good call here by Colorful. He's gonna be able to get that put down Polo immediately after, but he feels like maybe he's doing it good enough against those hunts. Everything is low. Panda, no more breath of fire, but a lot of the hunts are escaping with no hit points. And I mean, there is Moonwells to work with. Double lore behind this for Alice, so he wants to go into Mass Dryads.
Alice wants level 5, but will she get there? Can he reach again for the Drunken Haze? Is there something to block her? Not really. What a slaughter tot! So many archers down, so many hunts down. Look at this. Alice was about to lose 12 supply here. And he only has 28.
Yeah, he might wait for Knights, which is coming up soon, and send those hunts to the fountain to heal them for free. He'll save the Moonwells for the priestess. Heal that back up. But Colorful, I think he's about to re-click on that tree, which he knows is going to be there. That's actually a bit silly to still try and take this so early here. Shadow of War, can he be planted down before the attack happens? Yes.
Doesn't really matter. I guess a couple of hits on the Demon Hunter, but that might be it. Tree cancelled again.
Look at the hunts in the bottom right. Find the intruder.
town is under siege.
Why?
Okay, nighttime now. They will take a bath in the moonshine. But Colorful, he's getting his favorite units. He's taking to tier 3. He's getting bears.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, those hunts wish they were not bathing here, but in the blood of these archers instead, which were replaced. Crawl gonna be bought? Sells
Yeah.
the dust, actually.
So, Alice needs pristine micro with the Dryad soon. His Dryad's of course stronger, as the bottom is 2 XP away from level 5, so level 3 True Shot Aura.
Yeah, how is he not getting the turtle at the top? Like, That's
is
level 5 right there. Such an important level.
Yeah.
Oh, Hunt's getting
Players'
caught.
forces are under
Uh-oh.
attack.
And Demon has Dust here, so they can't use Shadow Melt to escape certain death.
That Panda 3. Yep.
Oh
I mean,
my
against
God.
Dryads, it doesn't do the most difference, right? But against buildings, level 2 Breath of Fire, not bad. Alchemist for Alice.
Yeah, it's. I mean, he wants to be able to heal his army, but now that he lost those 2 hunts, he has even less. Like, he just thought that the Panda was gonna get 3. The problem is that that gets hard countered by the demon. At least he's so angry, he just killed a chicken crater here.
Trying to get that chicken dinner and Medallion of Courage. Good for the Panda. More HP, more mana. Alchemist trying to creep as well. The bottom is
Ooh,
diving.
chicken immediately.
Whoa.
Trying to trap some units, maybe.
Okay, I
I
thought
mean,
this
to be
would
honest,
just...
this attack was really not scary. It was like 4
Yeah.
hunts in the priestess. He shouldn't even have TP'd, maybe, but yeah.
Yeah, I thought the
Just wanted to
same. Maybe just staff with the Demon Hunter, or the Tele Staff to fake it and force a retreat, but... Oh. Invis.
I mean, even could have staffed just the Panda and began the barbecue.
Or that, yes. Lots of options. Alice not going for this expansion anymore. This means there must be some sort of timing attack soon, but do you want to push into the space? Not really.
A player's forces are under attack.
Colorful checks the bottom left-hand side. He knows there's nothing that can cancel his staff anyway. If Demon's in trouble, he can easily get out. And that Panda is going to keep on leveling here for as long as he's allowed to. Medallion of Courage, such an amazing item as well. Extra hit points, extra mana to work with. And now that we're entering bear territory, this army is just going to be so much better from Colorful. I just don't see him losing anymore. I feel like Alice would have to do something truly special to come back in this game. Some insane fight win into Starfall, but I doubt he can kill enough units for him to reach level 6.
It's gonna be tricky, for sure. But... yeah, whose ultimates are better, I guess? Starfall and Transmute against Metamorphosis and Earthstorm and Fire. All in the top categories. Well, Starfall, maybe not so much, but it's the most... one of the most stylish ultimates, for sure.
Well, there is no cancel. If you get Starfall, your goal is to make it to the opponent's base, use that, and have your army stick around your hero so that you can basically erase that whole base.
It's still not that
terrible
strong, though, is it?
Dude, Starfall's amazing, what?
You said the same about the Crypt Lord ultimate, and then 2 days
Yeah,
later...
it is amazing. Remo is wrong about that.
there was a Reddit thread that proved you wrong as well. Remo's always...
I thought it proved me right.
No, you have to read till the end.
I did.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know. As someone who plays against the Crypt Lord or has played against the Crypt Lord and felt what his ultimate feels like, I can tell you, it's not a spell I'm happy to see being used. On the contrary.
It's very hard to see, though.
Well, I don't mean the animation on him. I mean my units' is hit points and heroes.
Ah, okay. 5-3 heroes. Alchemist was leveling quite well. Levels are still an issue for Colorful, but I guess that's the only issue we got.
Do you think the Hunter Soul of Alice is feeling safe?
Well, unless there's a flood, pretty sure, yeah.
Imagine like one rain of fire on this.
Yeah, that's the downside, right? If the Hunter
Imagine
Soul
if
starts
A-Game was
burning.
in that game somehow.
A player's forces are
Yeah,
under
escaping
Korea,
this...
no take bath. Oh, the Drake.
Oh,
I think it got stolen and he got the true shot.
What? That's sick, man. Colorful, some good moves. Demon Hunter getting close to 4. Tome of Agility will be picked up immediately as always. Boom, there we go. And now he's
Broad
fighting
daylight
bears in the
probably.
fountain. What?
Mana burn gonna be big here actually. That priestess is working with a lot of mana. There is quite a few dryads. They have true shot level 3 and +2 attack, so they do a lot of damage, but the fountain in the back, obviously very useful here for Colorful to do really well in this fight.
Okay, he's losing more units here. but also the bottom very close to dying. But good night, archers. 45 supply left, 43 for Colorful. Where are the bears at? He only has 3. Oh, 5 now. Okay.
Damn, if the Drake hadn't been stolen here and he got the item as well, imagine. He could have sold the true shot for a bunch more gold and then try to really outmass him. I mean, that's still the plan through that expansion.
That was a great timing to cause a fight on the bottom right if you expand upper left. Healing up now. And... okay, are we still 100% sure that Colorful is winning this?
Let's just say 95. He's gonna retrain. Oh, now that he's facing Mass Dryads, he's like, okay, I don't need Drunken Haze level 1. I'm gonna get Drunken Brawler from some sweet crits. The Panda already has plus 17 thanks to Roar and Medallion of Courage. That guy's gonna slap those Dryads around.
And he's getting Orb as well.
Like they owe him money. You know.
Why are you saying it like that?
I don't know. It sounded good.
Okay. Here we go. How good is the focus fire? How good is the concave? Can the bears reach? Heal spray is actually pretty impressive if you ask me.
How did he not staff? Yes, double staff. There we go. Now he does it like way early. Let's pay attention to those crits here from the Panda.
God. Dude, he creates 360 surrounds on bears and just kills them off.
Woo, 159 crit on that Dryad. The fountain on the left-hand side is not clear, by the way. If you can escape with all the Dryads in the red, which a lot of them are right now, TP gonna be forced.
12 supply lead. This is really not too bad for Alice. Turning nighttime in a second, then he can heal. Sends everything over to the right-hand side, but they might be intercepted. Can he reach? Yep. So this bottom's getting step by step closer to 6.
Colorful only made 2 Dryads to be able to slow down the opponent's Dryads, and then he's relying entirely on bears. They have very high damage with +2 attack in particular, and Roar. You might think Roar is useless, he can just be abolished, but the thing is, there's a bit of an animation where like this has to be, I guess, used properly, where it's gonna take a little bit for the Dryads to actually abolish perfectly. He's gonna go for the tree at the expo, and the demon was kind of keeping the army away from there on his own on the right hand side, kind of like as a decoy. And there's Breath of Fire level 2. You can't repair that tree.
Oh.
I think it's gonna go down.
What a nice move by Colorful once again, knowing exactly how to get out of this situation and win the game.
Gonna break the wisps.
Breath. Yep, that's grilled wisps for dinner.
And the Panda's almost 5 now.
Feels like Colorful has been waiting for exactly that move for the past 4 minutes. Like, yeah, we can fight, you know, we can exchange a couple of hits here and there, but
A player's force
I'm gonna smack you anyway.
I guess nature's blessing, so it's starting to be worried about some sort of counter attack, and also the main base is almost mined out, so he's gonna move that tree to the bottom right hand side and take the expansion anew.
Let's fight at the fountain. 58 supply against 57. The supply lead for Alice is gone. 2-0 upgrades plus 7 on the Dryads. But still no tier 3. No orb. No expo. No third upgrade. And no income anymore.
Look at that tree racing
He's fast.
the expansion.
But I think he can't get out,
A
can he?
player's forces are
Ah,
under
hitbox
attack.
basically non-existent.
Fun fact, a rifle couldn't get through this gap.
Rifle got big bones, Todd.
They definitely do. Alchemist on the other side working towards getting closer to level 5, but not gonna quite get it. And that Panda level 5, you know, it might not seem like it's very important because it's pure Dryad, but those 2 heroes, Priestess and Alchemist, they're gonna feel the hits.
He got crit level 3.
Woo! Any
Oh,
predictions?
A
on
drunken
those
brawler.
numbers?
I don't even remember the multiplier.
Remo, we need you.
I gotta pass.
Damn. And Reddit
I think
was...
it's 2, 3, 4 though as well. Just as Blade.
Ah, just the percentage is lower?
Yeah, it's 10%, I think.
62 supply for Colorful, 57. Wait, he dropped... Oh, he dropped the Scroll of Healing for the Alchemist. So, wait, we have double Scroll of Healing. I wonder how he micros this. Does he try to kite back? Or does he move in and pick off the Dryads first and then start kiting back?
Are under attack.
All Dryads have +7 damage, which is actually absurd here. They do so much damage.
Alchemist level 4.5, also not to be underestimated. Demon Hunter is making sure that this Entangled Gold Mine is not coming up. So, Colorful, the only one mining a bit. Huge concave on the Dryads. Can send them to the trees. If he micros this perfectly, Alice has a shot.
The Dryads immediately turns to try and snipe Colorful's. Very quick reaction from Colorful. Bear's getting on top of Dryads. There is no kiting right now. Just use Acid Bomb, so he's trying to do the most damage possible.
Yeah, this doesn't look too perfect so far. Now he pulls the Dryad back. Needed a little bit to get into that rhythm, and now it's looking kind of strong, but he already lost 10 supply, which just might be too much. Heals up against the Bottom, but the Bottom has to move out of Heal Spray to stay alive. And speaking of staying alive, that Alchemist will probably reach level 5. That might be a lifesaver here. Colorful down to 46. Demon Hunter and Panda both level 5.
220 crit here from the Panda, looking to score some more of these.
Oh.
Can you even escape here? Yeah, he's trying to run away with just the heroes. Very low on hit points, no mana left. Colorful with a beautiful hold now. Powering its supply ahead of Alice. And when you're ahead in this kind of scenario on this map, it's very easy to figure out what to do. You just take the center and then you've won the game.
Yep. 4 bears, 2 dryads against, I guess, only 3 dryads remaining. At least Alice is mining again, stemming against the defeat, wants to stay alive here at DreamHack. But he has to heal so much. Another dryad down. Dude, we might see the Panda ultimate before we see Starfall.
Yeah, that's what I was mentioning. I thought it would be very hard for Alice to actually kill enough to ever reach Starfall. It would have been beautiful, though.
It would. I would watch the Starfall with you.
Oh.
Romantic human returns.
Healing Spray gonna help out a little bit here. But it seems like Alice's seconds are numbered here in this game as Colorful's about to barrel down that
Are under attack.
Expo. And Alice is attempting to take the middle. How dare you?
I was thinking the same. Like, okay, this is a little desperate, buddy. As this tree is getting sniped once again. This AP, this Engine of War, won't help too much, I guess. Staff is ready. Demon Hunter about to drop, but there's another staff. Well done. Expo cancelled once more. He had no luck on this upper left-hand side.
Yeah, that Expo has been proven to be very difficult to take here.
Colorful is mining and mining and mining and mining. That's Alice's lifeline here. This Tree of Ages in the middle. Only 2 wisps in, so we have a 2 out of 5 meta now, Todd.
How excited are you for it?
Well, I know it's gonna be 4 out of 5, so that won't last too long. Boop. Boop. I want to see an ultimate.
Yeah, that's probably not the game for it. Especially because the priestess just got burnt. Demon going a little bit deep, but yeah, Panda has staff ready for him.
It's a good block. Alice showing his skills. He's not in DreamHack for nothing. But this might be the end of the road here for him. We might be getting closer and closer to a rematch of Colorful and Remind. Heal Spray, okay. But the Dryads are just getting sniped. He's plowing through these bears again, trying to get this needed experience. Here's level 6. But yeah, mana burn immediately.
Panda is 6. He might transform before Alice lives.
Close though. He has full mana.
Oh
there we go. GG! Oh, we're not getting Earth, Storm, or Fire in this game. Colorful survived.